You told me you are implementing something in the security domain. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, certainly. So security is the main or the heart of any implementation.
Mm-hmm.
So irrespective of what are the organs that you have as part of the body, as an unless it is secure in nature and it has end-to-end connection, isn't the applications of the body isn't it doesn't come into the picture.
Okay.
So the scenario is that isn't for the device and application communication as well as the device and the server communication. So it has to be encrypted, and then the latest addition to this family is TLS 1.2 certification, which is again part of the X.509 certificate.
Okay.
So the best part about this scenario is it makes the data coming into the Watson IoT platform absolutely secure. So by default, every connection that comes into the Watson IoT platform is secure in nature, unless you choose to be otherwise.
Okay. Yeah, I've noticed that you deprecated TLS 1.1 recently. So
That's
what was the reason for that?
So the TLS 1.2 as you see, as in, so every version to version, as in we are just making it more secure in nature and just making it hard for hackers to breach.
Okay.
So there were a couple of instances that were reported that TLS 1.0 was part of it was breached.
Okay.
But again, we don't want to give chances, and we really appreciate the customers investing their money and efforts into our Watson IoT platform. So that's where we want to ensure that their data is absolutely secure.
Okay. So how does it work practically? Do I need to create the X.509 certificate by myself, or is that something the platform provides to me?
So there are two ways to it. So one is that the Watson IoT platform has a server certificate.
Okay.
So that is preloaded and it's part of the trust store as well.
Okay.
So all we do is we make the public key public.
Okay.
Which is part of the client libraries that we already ship as part of the GitHub repositories.
Okay, so that's for encryption. But if you want to make sure that the IoT device itself is somehow not manipulated, you need to put a certificate on the client as well. Is that true?
That's correct.
Okay. So that's a certificate I have to create myself using OpenSSL maybe.
Or you can also leverage the CA certificate that is already available on the platform.
Ah, is it? Okay. So I just download the certificate from the platform, put it on the device.
So that is called as a self-sign certificate. And so what you can do is, so you can leverage that part. And so you can self-sign it and then again upload it back to the Watson IoT platform. So that you have your own certificate, and then that you trust. And then you are now telling the Watson IoT platform that this is my certificate, I'm going to trust this.
Okay, nice.